Hello everybody, this is Kiyoshi here and welcome back to another video. In this video, I will be reviewing 4 figures from the Hasbro Marvel Legends, the Disney Plus wave. These figures are Loki figure, the Captain America figure, the Winter Soldier figure, and the US Agent figure. So without further ado, let's get started. I really don't know which figure to start with, but I will go with the US Agent. Alright, let me zoom in a little bit. So here it says Marvel Studios, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, US Agent. It's a very standard Marvel Legends packaging. And here we have the US Agent. And here's the back. There's a total of 7 figures from this wave. They're all movie figures, and they will build up the wings to the Captain America character. And here's Winter Soldier, the same photo from the side, and here's a little read up. You want to read it, you can read it right here, but yeah, so just a standard Marvel Legends box. I'm gonna move that away, and here is the US Agent figure. For this set, it comes with 1 extra pair of interchangeable hand. Those are a fisted hand and the hand that can grab guns like so. And also the build-up figure piece is part of the wings, the wing of the new Captain America. I think I like the metallic painting here on the BAF. Move that aside, and here it's a Winter Soldier figure. I am not a huge fan of this Winter Soldier figure from this wave, because a lot of them are the reused parts from some previous figures. And also, there's a lot of discrepancies, not discrepancy, but inaccuracies to how the US Agent look in the movie. I mean, not in the Disney Plus series. But I'm not going to go into details on that. In terms of face sculpt, the face printing technology is amazing. It looks pretty good. You know, aside from, the costumes are not very accurate to the actual costumes in this television series. Aside from that, I think the look is pretty good. And the other weird thing is, you see that hole right here? It's for the Captain America shell. However, this figure does not come with any shell. I know they have a Walmart exclusive, which will have a masked head as well as the shell, but it's still strange, right? Shouldn't they at least give us a shell for this figure? I mean, we're not paying anything less for it. And it does not come with any weapons, even though the hands are like for weapon holding purposes. That's another strange things. And here is that little gun right here, but it's non-removable. It's stick to the leg. And the great thing about this figure, I would say, is the proportion. I think the proportion is pretty good. And also every single joint in this figure is jointless. The new jointless technology, so we don't see any joints to the arms or the legs. That's cool. One thing I hated about Marvel Legends, it's always the joints, because of all those pins, but these are paintless, so that's great. In terms of articulation, I think it's very standard. I mean, if you've had Marvel Legends, you know how it goes. Here's the knee. We got ankle pivot here as well. It's very stiff, which I like it. It's not overly stiff, but it's stiff enough to make me feel, it's kind of strong to last much longer than some other figures. Here's the double knees. And of course, you can move the hands around. Hat pivots, it's good. It's good. It can look up like so. It can look down like so. And yeah, it's very standard. Paint apps, it's standard. I don't see much issue. Actually, I don't see any issues. They actually painted the back as well. Not like perfectly painted, but at least they painted some colors in the back, which I appreciate it. Usually Marvel Legend does not do that. But yeah, it's a good figure. It's not my favorite figure from the wave, but I mean, it's okay. It's Marvel Legends. Standing wise, it has some trouble standing, but I'm sure with the right adjustment, it will just stand up fine. And next one from the 4 I will be reviewing. Let's reviewing the Captain America here. Okay. And same thing, let me zoom in so we have a better look. Here it says Marvel Studio, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Captain America. Okay, standard box. Here's the Captain America. Here's the Captain America. Sam Wilson. I'm so sorry. Captain America, Sam Wilson. Here's a read up, and the same the same photo. Same thing. There's 7 figures in this. Okay, move the box away. And by the way, if you have not seen the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series from Disney Plus, you gotta watch it. It's really awesome. I actually like it more than what was it? The Scarlet Witch and the WandaVision. I actually like it more than WandaVision. I thought WandaVision is already like, you know, the best we've seen so far out of Disney Plus this year. But wow, you know, the depth of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it's so much more than just a, you know, a science fiction. It has politics involved, it has action involved, it has a lot of meanings behind each episode, which I really like about it. So I highly recommend you guys watch it. And also because of that series, I wanted this set because I felt, you know, I want to collect Falcon and the Winter Soldier figures. And plus, all the previous release they had for Sam Wilson and, of course, the Winter Soldier, it's really off. And they're not that good from the Hasbro Marvel Legend line. So I'm glad they remade these figures more towards the accuracy of the characters appeared in the series. And they are a better improvement, I have to say that. And here's the new Captain America Sam Wilson. It's 100 times better than the previous release, I must say. Although there's still some gripe I had about this figure, but overall, I mean, you know, compared to the previous one they've released, I think this is a huge improvement. First, the head sculpt, which is the most amazing thing about this head sculpt is behind the glass, you actually see the actual eyes of Sam Wilson, and it looks pretty much spot on. This is a very nice, a very cool feature, actually. I mean, you must have it in hand to feel the magic. You know, it looks pretty awesome. And the hairline, it's okay. You gotta watch out for the paint apps, because white is just not the best thing Hasbro they do. There's gonna be a lot of dirty spots on the white paint apps. It's just been ongoing, you know, with Hasbro for a long time with a lot of the figures. So you want to watch out if there's any paint issues on the white, and of course the paint app issues on the face. I think everybody cares the most is the face. You know, you want to make sure they look nice. My figure is not perfect, like the hairline here, it's not painted all the way, but I think in terms of the face itself, minus the hair, it looks okay. You know, here's the Captain America figure. The costume, I love it. It has a touch to its comic counterparts, and that's what I love about this figure. It's great. They painted nicely as well. It's all paintless joints, which is amazing. I think this is probably one of my favorite figures from this wave. Not my most favorite though, but I still like it. I always wanted an upgraded version of Sam Wilson for years. I'm glad we've got one. And this figure also comes with one. It does not come with any Build-A-Figures. It comes with the Captain America shield and also the backpack, which you just plug it into. Oops. You just plug this backpack here. It's hard to do on a camera, but I'll try to do it. Yep, like so. Okay, pretty cool. I mean, it's weird in a way because, you know, it's metallic silver. It doesn't really go along that well in terms of matching. I mean, who knows? Maybe that's how it looks in the Disney Plus series. I don't really remember how exactly the backpack looked, but okay, I'll go with it. The logo touch here is really cool. It's metallic silver as well. Nice. And the shell. I have gripe about this shell. Come on, Hasbro made so many of these shells from Captain America. They could have gave us a better paint apps. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love how the buckle turned out. They used the brown and little silver touch on the on these spots, which is really cool. Previously, a lot of the Captain America shell is unpainted from the back. But the front, I'm not really buying the color. You know, I think the color of the shield is off. It's totally off. This red is like burgundy red. I don't remember Captain America's shell looks like this. But anyhow, what can we do, right? And just like normal Captain America, you just put the hands in there and then you can grab it like so. Okay, so this is this. In terms of articulation wise, it's the same as the Sam Wilson figure. Here we have the double jointed knees, angle pivot. It's stiff. This figure is stiff as well, but it's not horribly stiff. So I feel a good amount of stiff to the figure, which will last longer on the shelf, you know. Then okay, and then we have waist. Hat can tilt nicely up, down. I think it's cool. It's very standard, but it's cool. I have minimum grab up of this figure. I think it's overall a pretty good figure. You know, I like him more than the US Agent for sure. How well does it stand? Let me see. Yeah, it stand okay. Yep. So here's Sam Wilson. It's a bit skinny, but I assume Sam Wilson is a bit skinny as compared to the Chris Evans Captain America. But I think the scale wise it's okay. It's not bad. All right. So next we will do Winter Soldier. Here we have Winter Soldier. It says Marvel Studios, Falcon and Winter Soldier. And here was a look of Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier in the back, if you want to read it up, it's right here. And they use all the same photos from all angles. It's kind of weird. Have they been doing that before? I don't really remember. I usually don't keep these boxes when I collect figures. Okay, so for Winter Soldier, it comes with one extra pair of interchangeable hands, open palm hands and fisted hands, and it comes with one of the Build-A-Figure, also pieces of the wing for the Captain America, which is cool. And here we have the Winter Soldier. In my opinion, this is my favorite figure from this wave. It looks a lot better in real person than how a lot of the promo images look. I was a little bit disappointed when I see the promo image because he is way too skinny in the promo. But in the actual, you know, especially next to Sam Wilson and US Agent, I think this whole wave, the waistline just slimmed a bit. So if you're standing next to the other figures from this wave, actually Winter Soldier is not that skinny. You know, I think the actual figure in hand looks much better in terms of scale and the size. It's not as skinny as how I thought it would be, which is cool. It's also paintless to all the joints, which I love about this figure. The paint apps are great. There's a great wash to the clothing and all that. I mean, half of the body is not painted, so I mean, you can't really say much about it. Only the upper half is painted. And the metallic arm, it's amazing. I love it. I think this is the best Winter Soldier arms we've had so far from Hasbro, which I really love it. Yeah, the arm is definitely the most amazing part. The face, in real actual figure, the face, it's better than the promo image as well. You know, I actually find it looking like the actor a lot more in person when you have the figure than how it looks on the camera. Yep, there's some color and washing to the hair as well. I'm not sure how often they do that to characters, but I'm thankful they did it for this one. And of course, there's a wash throughout the figure as well, but only half the figure is painted. The lower half is just pure black. Articulation is the same. I'm not going to go over it. Yeah, this is, in my opinion, my most favorite character plus my most favorite figure from this wave. This is the Winter Soldier. Next, we will do the last one, which is Loki. All right, Loki. Here we have, I mean, Disney Plus just aired Loki episode 1 earlier this week. So it's cool. Here we have a look of Loki. Here's the back if you want to read it up. And here's another image. Here's the other image, all identical. Here's Loki. Loki is my favorite villain. However, I'm super disappointed at this version of Loki. I know Hasbro said it. There's gonna be more Loki coming up in the next Disney Plus wave, or maybe a standalone wave, who knows. I'm excited, don't get me wrong, but this figure is disappointed. It's disappointing. I hate this mold, the body mold. We've seen it so many times. The suited body, the Stanley body. I just so freaking tired of this body. I mean, if you gotta give us this body, at least upgrade it. Make it painless. At least show some kindness to people buying these figures. I get it. How different you can do to a suited body, but at least give us an upgraded version of the painless joints. I mean, the other figures all came with painless joints. I don't know why Loki's not coming out with it. And also, this costume is just not wow, not wow at all. Being a Loki fan, I'm a serious Loki fan. I am not buying this figure. This figure is not like I want to collect. I am the person who would collect every single thing related to Loki. Of course, I still bought it, but if I'm not a that hard Loki fan, I probably will pass this figure for sure. Even I am a Loki fan, I'm still disappointed. Having this figure in my collection. Why would they choose this costume out of so many? Even from the 30 seconds trailer, that first trailer we've had a week ago, there's a lot of costumes more worth it to have it in a action figure form, but they chose this figure. I have no idea, but aside from my complaint, this Loki figure comes with the most BA Build-A figures. Here we have the stand, came 2 pieces. You just kind of connect them like so. You got a stand right here. It also comes with the red wing right here, and it also comes with the other backpack where you can the Sam Wilson backpack, which you can just plug it into this thing right here like so, and you can also put red wing through this little spot right here. Okay, like so. So we have red wing like so. I'm sure you can probably, no, you can't really move the red wing, it's locked right here. You can just replace this backpack with this. Oh, let's try it. It's my first time trying it actually. Let's just put it on like so. You get a Captain America with red wing. You got an idea. I'm sure you probably can adjust some a little bit to make it look nicer, but you got an idea. These does not go all the way, by the way. I don't know. So this is how it looks if you put everything together. I get the concept, I really get the concept. I really appreciate Hasbro went extra mile for these concepts, of having things just kind of puzzle up together to form a bigger Captain America look, like a combat mode. You can kind of pose it, but I think, am I really satisfied with how it turned out? No. I don't have gripe about having the wings being the Build-A-Figure. And I really appreciate the concept that, they kind of puzzle everything together to build a better scene for the Captain America. But I just feel it's lacking something. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not a super Marvel Legends crazy person. If you know me, mostly I collect statues and figures with no pose abilities. For these action figures, I'm not like expert to it, but I just feel like they could have done better for the execution of these looks. Like, having a Captain America with a base looking like milky color. I don't know. They could have at least used a clear base, maybe a clear stand of some sort. I think it might turn out just slightly better than having these, translucent milky color kind of base. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. This is just my thought. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still appreciate it. Hasbro, made it something like this. This is a upgraded version of Captain America and Winter Soldier, that I wanted for a while, for a long time. And they made it, and it is definitely better than its previous versions. So don't get me wrong on that, but I just feel there could be something better. Loki, again, I don't know. I'm more disappointed on Loki than anything else. Face sculpt, I think this is the best looking face, the best looking Loki we've had. Hasbro has been released a couple Lokis already. This is probably the best best looking Loki in terms of face. Is it spot on? No, something is off. I mean, I don't want to say like this, but he looks like, you know, like Barbie's boyfriend. You know, like, I don't know. Look, the eyes, the look, it just doesn't, it looks too nice. There's no that wicked smile on the face. Don't you feel like it looks like Barbie's boyfriend kind of smile? Yeah, like a Barbie smile. I don't like it. You know, if you want to make it smile, at least give it a wicked smile. You know, like a smile that's more like Loki would do. This is like a very nice sunshine boy from California kind of look. You know, I don't get it, but this is the best look we've had, but it's not spot on. You know, I don't know. Maybe the actor's look, the actor who plays Loki, his look is just very hard to transform into an action figure form. I mean, some figures, they have really awesome likeness, like the Captain America. I really think it looks like the actor, but I don't know. They've done it so many times, but none of them actually look like the character, like the actor from the series. So I assume maybe his look is just very hard to transform into an action figure form. In terms of articulation, it's very standard. It's the standard suited body. I'm not gonna go over it, and I hate these shoes as well. These shoes are so difficult to stand. You know, any little move on the desk, any little move in your room, this figure gonna fall. You know, it's not just this figure. Any figure of these suited bodies, somehow the shoe just, I don't like it. I hate them. But okay, here's Loki. What can we do? I'm don't get me wrong, I'm still excited about the future Lokis they're gonna release. I trust Hasbro gonna make some better Lokis in terms of outfits. You know, I don't know how they're gonna I don't know how they're gonna make the look. Will it improve the look or the same look, just different hairstyle? We will see, but I'm still excited, you know, on the future releases. But it just, this Loki is not what I wanted. Okay, so here is my review of the 4 figures. Is it a wave that you should buy? I mean, if you're an MCU fan and if you liked how the Disney Plus series had, you know, I think you should. Yeah, and these figures are actually really popular, especially the Scarlet Witch and Vision. I think they're very hard to find in stores. Basically, when they're out, they're gonna be gone like immediately. So I still think these are great MCU figures. I mean, although I did mention a lot of my gripes, but I do appreciate Hasbro making these figures, you know, so at least we can own it in a figure form. So I do appreciate that, and I am very thankful to it. I will give it maybe a 8 out of 10. You know, I'm talking about all 4 figures together. I don't want to rate it one by one. Some's going to be very low. I think you probably can imagine. But an overall, I think it's a acceptable 8 out of 10. Some figures are really great. Some figures are not so, but I get it. You know, at the wave, there's got to be some your personal favorites, some you're not. So I do recommend people picking up these sets if you can find it at a retail price. I wouldn't buy it if it's overpriced. Definitely, I wouldn't buy it. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I am still excited about Marvel Legends. There's a lot of upcoming Marvel Legends, the 2-packs, the exclusive packs. I'm so excited about. I hopefully by the time when they're released, they're not going to be that difficult to find. For Marvel Legends, I never buy over the market prices. You know, I always buy at retail price or discount price. So I just hope when those figures are released, at least they will become more available to people like me, you know, who wanted the figure but don't want to pay scalper price to it. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably will agree with me. But anyhow, thank you guys for watching. It's a very long video. I thank you guys for staying this long. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye.